Hey folks, welcome back to Good Things for Good People. This is going to be episode 4. So yeehaw, we are moving this project forward. The idea with this channel is going to be turning YouTube revenue into a force for good. Not just going out and taking fancy vacations and buying fancy toys. The idea here is we're going to turn your watch hours and your eyeball time into actually doing things that make a difference. Pretty cool concept, I think. I don't know why nobody's thought about doing this in the first place before me, but let's make this happen. So, for those of you who have been here before, welcome back. We really appreciate it. For those of you who are new here, great to have you. Thanks for being here. In this video, I am going to go ahead and recap what we have seen since the last video, account growth and the analytics. I also want to talk about what happens when people go into zombie status on YouTube, as far as what happens there and what that can do for a negative side of things on growth. And I just generally want to put some information out there about what's going on and what our goals are for this channel. So as far as where we are right now, let me flip you around. This is our dashboard as far as where we are right now. Last night when I made the video, we were at 102 subscribers. Currently we're at 135. Well done, us. Also, through yesterday to today, this updates after midnight, we were, I believe, at 24 or 21.5 hours, I believe, of watch time. Now we're at 40.7, which is great. Almost doubled the watch hours in just a single day. I did put up a short this morning of me drinking coffee on the porch, and we'll see how that does. So far, it's got 99 views, 8 comments, 21 upvotes, which is nice. Average view percentage is 67%, we'll say, which is kind of handy, which means people are actually staying around for a good 45 seconds of what I'm talking about on there. But what I really want to talk about is the analytics so far on this video. So this is the one that went up last night that you guys hopefully watched. This is episode 3 of Good Things for Good People, when we hit the 102 subscribers mark. So since last night, that video now has 245 views, 16.6 watch hours, and has gained 19 subscribers, which is all good stuff. The cool thing is with YouTube is we can actually see where a lot of this traffic is coming from, where these people are finding the channel from, where they're watching from. And we're gonna go into these here. We can actually see where that traffic is coming from. So this is typically speaking where it's coming from. 58.8% is from channel pages, which means when a channel shares, like another YouTube page, be it one that I control or somebody else, shares the video, that's where that comes from. So 60% essentially is from that. 19.2% is from browse, 4.5% from suggested, and then 4.5% is from notifications. For those of you who have the notification turned on a YouTube page, that's when it drops that link into your iPhone, your Android, and you click on that link, that notification gets scored as far as the way that it's coming in. So predominantly the number or the most of the views right now are coming from channel shares, which isn't surprising given the channel's brand new. So thank you very much for anybody who has shared shared one of the videos. I really do appreciate that. That's what's really driving the revenue right now, or driving the growth right now. When you're a really small channel and you don't have any kind of base, there's really nothing for YouTube to understand about who to show your videos to. You can tag things based on the type of video it is, but because this is a totally new concept for me and I don't really know how to tag it or what tags to use, what will cross-reference between the two, at this point in time, we're really kind of relying on word of mouth to grow the channel. We also can see whether or not we have analytics that are showing people coming in from outside, not just through shares. So this is the audience we can score, and where people are watching this video. So currently, and this is the entire channel, not just the one video, but 58.8% of the views on the entire channel are from non-subscribed viewers. 41.2% are from subscribed viewers. And a lot of this other stuff, because the channel is so new, we don't have any of the analytics for any of that kind of stuff. But we can see here in the overview, Where we are at, excuse me. Let me back up here. So this is all three of the most recent videos that are posted. These are our average watch times. Now, the nice thing is the average watch time of the video from yesterday is considerably higher than the one from the day before, which was this one here, and then this is our first video. So we're getting there. We're improving. I appreciate that. What we do need to watch out for are zombies. Zombies. When you don't click on notifications or you don't go back to channels that you are subscribed to, eventually that channel drop or that viewer, that subscriber becomes a zombie. They're no longer really being included in your subscriber. Now, they're going to still show up as a subscriber and you are still subscribed to that channel, but you will no longer get notifications or it will no longer drop into your recommended feed if you're not actively still watching that channel, if that makes sense. I'm sure all of you have got a number of channels that you're subscribed to that you subscribed to a while ago, and you no longer see their feed, their information. They may be creating videos that you're not going to see anymore. You're not going to get notification unless you proactively go back to that page and see what new content has been coming out from them. It happens with YouTube, especially with all of us that subscribe to bunches and bunches of content. The problem is going to be as your zombie count continues to grow, that is a kind of a negative hit on your analytics where YouTube is seeing more and more accounts are no longer paying attention to your content and they can drop out of the feed or they'll just stop feeding it to your subscribers. So as we grow the channel, I would like to please ask people to continue to watch these videos. Otherwise, you could become a zombie. The thing with YouTube, with how this whole thing works, is the longer you watch the video and the more ads you get served, the higher the revenue that channel will make off of your views. So when we're getting just a couple moments of watch time, you may get the pre-roll videos, or so the ones that you get are the ads that you get before the video loads. You'll see those. But if you're not watching long enough to get to the mid-roll, which are the ones that run during the video, that channel is going to miss out on those revenues. So at this point in time, the channel is not monetized. So we're not making any dollars on anything at all. But what YouTube is going to start paying attention to is how long people are watching these videos and then start determining what ads to be able to run on that channel based on who's watching, how long they're watching, what other things they watch. And that directly goes into the revenue for the channel. Now, I'm going to go ahead and repeat myself that I said this in one of the previous videos, but the idea here is not to take donations. We don't want anybody sending any money in. We don't want anybody sending anything in. That's not what this channel is going to be about. What we're trying to do is we're trying to utilize the tools of YouTube to be able to generate revenue, to be able to make a positive difference in people's lives. When you watch a YouTube video, that content creator gets paid. The ads that are run on that video are charged to the company. So XYZ company, for instance, wants to run an ad on your favorite YouTube channel. That company pays based on 1,000 views of a video on that channel. So let's say they pay $10 for that video, for an ad on that channel. When that ad runs, and it runs 1,000 videos or 1,000 times, that channel gets paid half of what that cost was. So YouTube gets $5 of that $10. The content creator gets $5 of that $10. Now that content creator also does have to pay taxes on that. So there's going to be a little bit of a difference as far as what the income level can be off of that. But the longer you spend on a channel, typically speaking, the more quality of your view, the higher that revenue number will go. It may start out at $5 per 1,000 views on an ad, and it may scale all the way up to $20 or $30. Some of your big content creators, like your MrBeast and those kind of people, probably make somewhere between $20 and $30 per 1,000 views, and they get views in the millions, tens of millions, or hundreds of millions, which if you want to do that math, MrBeast's most recent video that just went up yesterday is already at 95 million views. If he makes $10 per 1,000 views, Figure that out. That's a lot of money. Now think about what we could do with that kind of revenue if we were using that revenue for good. If we were using the social networking thing and the social media thing to truly affect lives. You could change lives for tons of people. And that's a monthly thing. That's a revenue you can see constant growth with. And it's not going to be a one-time bang and you're done kind of thing. If we can get this channel to grow to the point where it's making really good revenue, month after month, we could be making massive difference to people, massive difference to lives. And it doesn't have to be a massive gesture to one person. It can be simple stuff. It can be paying for groceries at a grocery store. It can be buying kids toys on Christmas. It can be anything we really want it to be, because we're going to control this. This isn't something where you're making a donation to whatever charity, and then whatever charity decides to use it and however they want to use it, and you never really know where your money goes. In this instance, all we're using is YouTube revenue to be able to do all of these things. Now, this is where we are finding all of our viewership over the last several days. Now, again, this is all brand new, so a lot of these analytics are going to change, but what we're also seeing is 12.2% of our viewership is coming from external links. So external links are going to be where you share it to Instagram or you share it to your Facebook page, and then somebody clicks on it directly from there and it brings them straight over to the video. So those kinds of things definitely help. And as far as right now, where we're really concentrating on growing the amount of eyeballs that are watching this, any of those shares really, really help. They will allow this thing to grow directly from those links, or if you send it even in a text message, we have analytic down here where it says direct or unknown. Most of those are going to be people actually texting or sending that link directly to somebody. So 4.5% of our traffic is coming from, a direct link where somebody is directly sending that link to somebody. But with this being a small project and it's going to be essentially controlled by us, we can really make a difference as far as we can really target this on how we're going to make a difference. And we can make these decisions that are not going to be from some who knows what organization that's going to be generating this. I'm going to be very, 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 very transparent on how all this whole process works. I'm going to go through these video updates almost every day if we want to, and we can talk about how this channel is growing and what we can do with it. At this point in time, we're not monetized yet. It takes 500 subscribers, which I'm not real worried about. We're going to get there, but it does require a lot of watch minutes or watch hours to be able to get to the point of monetization. I would love to see us get to that point in the next 2 weeks, because if we can get monetized on the channel before November is over, we can get paid in December, or we can start making money in December, which we can then spend in December to be able to make a difference for people's lives. Now, whether or not that's $50, whether that's $500, whether or not that's $10,000, that's purely up to us. Purely up to us on how successful this page is going to be. So, with that said, I would appreciate it if you would share this out. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much. Please click on the subscribe button. Drop a comment in the comment section below. All of the analytics that are involved in this, all of the things that YouTube sees where people are paying attention or they're still involved in the video, help drive growth to the channel. And as they see those quality views on here, they'll start pushing this video out to other people. It'll start showing up in recommended. It'll start showing up more in searches. Those kind of things will start growing it on an organic basis. At this point in time, we're really just kind of trying to grow it by pushing it. But with people spending time here and you being here for this long, you're going to help that grow on an organic level, which eventually will start being a wonderful thing. So, thank you very much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. This is episode 4. We'll give you another update tomorrow, and we'll see how things are going. But so far, so good. I really appreciate it. Everybody who has subscribed to the channel, you guys are awesome. I really, 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 really appreciate it. All of these folks are all people who have subscribed, and I really, really appreciate all of you, each and every single one of you guys. There's 133 subscribers on here at this moment. Oh, nope, let me refresh that. Look at us. We're growing, folks. We're growing. That's how it works. So, thanks for being here. If you have any questions about anything, if you want to know anything specific about how this whole thing is going to work, just ask. Put it in the comment section. This is a community project. I want to use the tools we have with social media, and instead of using them to live a vainglorious life and buy myself lots of cool toys, I want to use this to improve the lives of other people. And I think a lot of other people want to. And this, all it takes is just time. All you've got to do is watch these videos. Watch every day, share it to somebody, do anything you possibly can to put time on this video. Even if it's just playing it while you're in the shower and you're not really paying attention, play it. Or you're having lunch, play it. Set it on the table, set it on the chair next to you. If you're driving down the road, play it. Let it play over the stereo, set it on the chair next to you. Don't watch videos while you're driving down the road. All of those things count. All of those things will help this thing grow. This project that we have going, which is Good Things for Good People. So, thanks for being here, folks. We'll talk about more tomorrow. Have a good evening.